Microphone in the NFT Caerulean, and welcome back to another Infinite Wars gameplay video. This was a match from May. I got so used to saying April. May 13. I think this is the first May replay recording that I have. Yeah, May 13. So just last month. And can you believe it? We're almost at the end of June. Anyway, I'm playing a double Descendants. I was playing a double Descendants of the Dragon deck with Rodaria in command. Also a chef and Gahan the Stalwart. Which it's funny and kind of coincidental because I've been playing this deck again recently because of I had saved a win with the Factionless Commander quest, daily quest, from a previous day, like maybe 2 days ago actually, fighting against a Warpath, Sleepers of Avarrach, and Descendants of the Dragon deck with a Grimalkin of Rot, Infested Hooker, and Zoe Lifebringer? Life Singer, there you go. Life Singer? I don't well, so here's the matchup for this video. Alright, wait, okay. Never mind. I got confused there for a moment and thought I was actually playing the in-game replay, and I was gonna move the mouse pointer to the resolve turn button. Anyway, sorry, ramble. But yeah, so that was pretty much how turn one went. I just deployed Gahan. My opponent didn't deploy anything or play anything that turn. Deploys the Grimalkin of Rot this turn though, which honestly, there you go, there's the effect. I was gonna say I forgot the effect. So it's they chose the sleeper, the last sleeper in their deck, which it will move to the graveyard once the Grimalkin of Rot dies. I'd also deployed the Rodaria that turn, which gains attack and health each time she successfully gets a hit in on their fortress, or yeah, to their fortress propositions. My opponent deployed a Best Fiend card this turn. I had also played a Lance of Jinhai on Gahan. I had also deployed another chef from the hand. Alright, I play second wind on Gahan. Opponent deployed an Evolving Parasite. And of course, my Rodaria was able to get another Fortress attack in. Oh, interesting. So, first off, I deployed my Commander Chef. Opponent attacks with the first Best Fiends there, which the effect of it summons the other Best Fiends in your hand, or in your deck to your hand, I think. And then opponent defends with the Evolving Parasite and plays our Aura of Shadows on it, which gives it reach for this turn and +2/+6 attack and power, or power and health, I guess. Attack and health, I don't know. So that kills the Rodaria and transforms itself to a Rodaria, a new Rodaria copy. The Best Fiend attacker killed the Gahan, and he's now down to his last life. Alright, so I deployed Agent Coil Immovable this turn. Opponent played a Quarantine Break, which creates those zombie tokens in their support zone, which will remain exhausted for 2 turns. Opponent attacked with Rodaria. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess they just wanted to damage Gahan, most likely, or they didn't realize or forgot that I had played Lance of Jinhai on Gahan previously, and so. But yeah, they probably just wanted to kill the Rodaria, or just attack and damage Gahan with it. Alright, so I'm playing Extirpate. Whoa. I drew a Spirit Guide too, which is interesting. But no one attacked that turn, which kind of wasted the vigilance that Agent Coil Immovable has, or at least the element of surprise that Agent Coil Immovable's vigilance trait had. So I considered moving him back to the support zone because I'm worried about. I'm not sure if single sleepers of Avarrach has eaten by zombies. I think it does. I'm not sure. But I was worried about any sort of control or kill effect on the Agent Core. Alright, so turn 7 I'm playing Extirpate on... What did I target? On the Zolife singer. Ah. Except Extirpate only works on deployed characters? Question mark? Or it doesn't work on untouchable characters, which is weird. Cause like it's either they changed it so that it works on. I'm pretty sure it used to not work on untouchable characters. Question mark. And then apparently at this point, or by this time when I played this match, they fixed it or something. Question mark. Huh? Or I'm just completely forgetting what Extirpate, or at least part of what Extirpate does, and maybe it only works on deployed characters. Anyway, sorry, I keep on getting sidetracked by these events. Opponent played Barry on their... I forgot the name and I can't read the text. Recurring Nightmare, there you go. It used to be a favorite Sleepers of Avarrach card of mine, but I haven't played it in a long time. I haven't played Sleepers of Avarrach actively in a long time. Or at least as frequently as I did many years ago. Not that frequently though. Alright, so opponent just kept on attacking the best fiends. Nearly kills the Aiden Coil. Not really. Still had 4 health, but yeah, that's not a lot left. So yeah, they nearly killed the Aiden Coil Immovable. Opponents, the last sleeper has risen from the dead, and you can see it there. It's now got much more health and attack, and it's got the infect trait now. Or do you call it a trait? I think you call it a trait. Maybe, I don't know. Her ability, maybe. Also, opponent had risen Recurring Nightmare from their graveyard. Decided to attack with the Agent Coil Immovable. Gaon dies. Yeah. Sadly, I didn't have any life-saving abilities, or yeah, ability cards in my hand, or I would have tried to make sure that God survives. Also, and I had deployed a Shinhouse Urn this turn, which I didn't catch, but I noticed only because there was a spirit token spawned. Alright, they're down to 68 health, I'm down to 88 health, and they have a lot of... Also, yikes, Gaohan got... I forgot about the infect too for a moment there. Gaon got infected, and so now he's over there defending. What I could be... I think what I think I was planning, I'm not sure. We'll see what happens, but one thing that I could be planning to do here is deploy She next turn on the 10th turn so that I have 10 resources. And so that I can play She and Vigil on the same turn for a surprise defense, kinda. Not the actual surprise defense card, but you know what I'm trying to say. Alright, so I was defending. I defended with the Steadfast Protector from my hand and deployed the Spirit Guide just because obviously the Steadfast Protector will die here. Opponent also created the Insectoid tokens with Skittering Tide. I almost called it Skitter Tide, but that's not the name. Alright, so the attacking Spirit still got a damage in. And unfortunately, yeah, it kills the last sleeper, which will return again in 6 turns. But the Steadfast Protector got corrupted or infected in this game's case. I just fast forward. One of the first times, or the rare times, that I fast forward in these replay recordings, because as you can see, it's just a bunch of characters attacking. So I could just fast forward without missing much. Alright, there you go. That was the plan indeed. I deployed a She Martyr piece. I deployed the colored one because it's an important play. I only have one colored Martyr piece. It's also platinum, or not platinum. What I call it? Is it called a silver border? It's also got that border.
The boulder feels conflicted.
But I don't have any other She Martyr piece copies. At least not yet. Alright. Wait, hold up. What did my opponent play? Another quarantine break. Themes. Which apparently only costs 5 resources. My opponent probably also deployed something, which I... Nah, it's just mostly the same characters. Maybe, oh, the ones was clean character. I didn't even notice the undead stag card. I forgot the name of it. That apparently that got deployed. Not sure if it has haste. I don't think it does. But yeah, alright. Here's the Vigil play with She Martyr of Peace. Wait a minute. Oh, because the first attacking character was Zoe. Okay. Okay. So that transforms all their characters on board into 3/3 Flying Spirit tokens. And thankfully I do have Lance of Jinhai in my hand. Not sure though what I'll be defending with, which I do need to defend with something. Okay. Cool. So I traded away I miss it every time. What did I trade away? Oh, I drew another She Martyr of Peace. And so I traded away the other She Martyr of Peace. I deployed Jalan. That's interesting. I guess I really wasn't confident about defending with any of these characters because my opponent was probably predicting it or expecting it. And so I just deployed Jalan. And also because they have so many token characters, I really didn't think that any of my characters would survive. But just in case my opponent plays a character with haste or haste, I also defended with the Spirit Guide at the front. Could have probably should have defended with Agent Coil at the front, but it doesn't matter anyway because my opponent, because he only takes 5 damage at a time. But yeah, it doesn't matter anyway because my opponent didn't deploy a character with haste or attack with a character with haste. I used Recycle on She Martyr of Peace and my opponent used Barry. on the last sleeper. Also cast a Caerulean Tide. And defending with these characters, which is fair because I still have Chanel's earned, spawning the attacking 10/10 flying spirit here. And then I just fast forwarded it again in case there's just a lot of attacking characters with no special effects or with no abilities taking effect or special abilities taking effect, I guess. Alright, so this time around, which thankfully I had drawn a second wind, I am cast the second wind on Agent Coil Immovable and another Lance of Jin High. Maybe that was my last one, I'm not sure. Last Lance of Jin High, maybe. So yeah, that's how I defended. I needed to reduce the number of spirits I have at the very least. Oh man, I have all 3 Machine Martyr copies in my hand. I thankfully drew Heaven Spell, so maybe I planned to go for that play. I also attack with the chefs too because their defenders that turn didn't really have a lot of attack power. We're down to 48 health. Of course, I'm still stuck at. I'm still down to 1 health. Thankfully, thanks to Jalan because Jalan keeps you alive at 1 health as long as she is in the defense zone at the end of a turn. Or yeah, not at the end of the turn, but as long as she is in the defense zone during the resolution. You won't be able to get you won't be able to take damage or fortress damage. There you go. I was really worried about possible kill effects or control cards, which it's possible, I suppose. Because I kept on pulling back characters, but also I was worried about their other characters that they had deployed. So yeah, wait. Oh, so that was lucky. That was a lucky Vigil draw, huh? Alright, that was a lucky Vigil. I also once again I played the colored Martyr piece because it's an important play, I guess, but also because it's my, like it's my colored Martyr piece. It looks better in general. Oh, okay, compiled corpses. I was thinking they'd play the other ability card, which I can't remember the name of, which gives the all the characters deadly or something, which would be unfortunate. Actually, Concealed Infection, I think, is the name. I'm not sure if that's single purity Super Avarrach, but that would have been unfortunate because I didn't defend with Jalan this turn for fear of a control card. I don't know why. I was so paranoid. Alright, so I attacked with Spirit Guide and of course the spirit from the urn of Chanel's urn. Alright, there you go. Fast forwarded again because it was just the tokens at that point. Alright, so transformed their characters once again with Shimarter piece into 3/3 flying spirit tokens. Forever Dragon. I don't think I found that useful, maybe. Alright, so I'm just defending with these characters. They're down to 31 health and 19 morale. I didn't check my the deck count. Sorry, I feel like I keep on unnecessarily pausing and rambling. Opponent played another compiled, 2 compiled corpses, and created those characters in their support zone. Thankfully, my opponent really didn't have a way to deal with the Jalen. But I'm once again down to 1 health. And there you go. I also deployed the Heaven Spell that turn, and so now I can just use it. Oh, thankfully didn't. Wait, no, never mind. Because like I was gonna say, thankfully they didn't have fear, or they didn't play fear this turn. I don't know. But I forgot that fear also affects their characters, and so they couldn't have attack unless they played something that would have forced an attack or forced the character to attack. They just played another compiled corpses from their graveyard. Yeah, there you go. Transformed all their characters, all their present characters into 3/3 flying spirit tokens. Once again with Shimater Peace dying. Which I didn't realize, by the way, that she doesn't have to die on the battlefield anymore to trigger the effect, which is interesting. Alright, so I'm doing that again this turn. Also, she heals, by the way, as well, which if you're an experienced, which like most players that probably watch these videos, you're already experienced enough. I don't need to explain all the effects, but I keep on wanting to, just in case there's a new player passing by. If you're a new player, hi. And a new player that doesn't quite yet remember all the effects. Like, I mean, even I, as an experienced player, I still forget the effects and names. But yeah, there you go. They actually lost by morale, which I was not expecting. I was expecting them to lose by fortress damage. So yeah, that was pretty much the match. I was quite lucky, but also, you know, I worked for it. I guess you could say. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that match. I hope side tangent here. I hope the audio is fine, because my phantom power broke today, it seems. Presumably because of a lightning strike earlier, but like everything else is still working fine aside from you know, the ring light, my ring light, which you don't know about, of course. But my ring light previously got damaged by another lightning strike like some weeks ago, and I forgot when. But like the phantom power was still fine, and it was a stronger lightning strike, or a closer lightning strike weeks back then. And then this time around, my phantom power is not working anymore, which was surprising. I should have made the pun again. I was doing audio tests earlier, and I said it was shocking because it was a lightning strike. Anyway, sorry. I was not expecting it to get damaged and stop working, because there was already a lightning strike with that caused an actual power outage previously, and it was still working fine. And so I was really not expecting the phantom power, which is I feel like I need to explain what a phantom power is. I previously didn't know about phantom powers until like this year, I think. It's an audio. Sorry for the whole ramble, by the way, but I started it, so we keep going. Anyway, Phantom power is essentially just a volume booster for microphones, essentially. So yeah. So what I'm doing now is I'm reverting to having the microphone, which thankfully is still working. Oh my goodness, I almost thought it stopped working. But I'm plugging back the microphone directly to the laptop, or at least my audio input, or my audio splitter, which splits the audio input and the output into two different sockets. I don't know if socket is the right word, but yeah, in the background, as you can see here, it's just the replaying over, because I have that setting enabled on my media player. So yeah, anyway, so that was just a bit of side news, real life news. My phantom power broke, and presumably also because of the same reason that broke my ring light a few weeks back, I think. And I don't know. Sorry, I guess what I want to say, if anyone feels like supporting me in general, it's awkward for me to ask, but I've been kind of broke this year, so I've been very hesitant about replacing things, or at least in these past months. But yeah, help me replace stuff, I guess. I have my paypal.me link in the description below. I've always had that there just in case, but you know, I've not had the luck, I guess. I do also have other links in there, well, and whatnot. And yeah, also, I guess, you know, while we're here, like, comment, or subscribe, which I've been intentionally not doing such call to actions in these videos. I just want the videos to be or to stand and like, or to stand on themselves or something like that. Like, I don't know. So yeah. Anyway, let's end it here. Sorry for the whole ramble, but yeah, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed this video. Apologies once again for the ramble, but yeah, see you next time, and until then, farewell.